Good morning, everyone, or good evening. Well, most of you who know me know that I support the Second Amendment very much. It's my life. I love guns, and I believe that responsible citizens should have the right to own as many guns as they want to own. Okay? It's not no restriction. The Constitution doesn't say you have one rifle, one shotgun, one handgun. No. Sorry, the Constitution doesn't say that. It was so heartbreaking last night when I was at work. I was watching the carnage happen. I was listening to it. It was killing me that, this was happening in my backyard. Las Vegas is only 500 miles away. I live here in Reno, in the northern part of Nevada. And I just, was watching the stories of, people helping everyone. There's one video going around of a couple guys. A guy and a girl driving in a truck, and they pull up to where a whole bunch of wounded people are. You got people being carried on makeshift stretchers. These are the barriers, the barricades that are used to hold people back in crowds, and they're using them to carry people on as like a stretcher. AMR, American Medical Response, is the primary medical service down in Vegas. Just like here in Reno, we have REMSA. And, God bless their souls, they did the best they could, but they were, 527 people. That's unfathomable to think about how many people that really is. They got to be transported. And thank God they had their truck there, and, they transported a couple people. Don't know if any of them lived, but it's sad. It really is. And, just to think about it, this guy, whoever he is, and whatever his motive was, he murdered a lot of people for no reason that I can see. And, there's one thing I tell everyone, and I beat it into my girlfriend all the time. Don't leave the house without the gun. Don't leave the house without the gun. M&P Shield, baby, 40 cal right here. It never leaves my side. It is with me 24/7. A spare magazine. I keep this gun with me everywhere I go. Safety on, of course, because I'm holding it, so it's locked and loaded. One in the chamber. 7-round mag, ready to go. And so I'm not going to do no safety check on there because I know it's loaded. Finger off the trigger, safety on. So, but I love my guns, and to listen to Hillary Clinton, this morning go, oh, we need to stop the silencer or suppressor repository act. They're trying to make it to where we can have suppressors without having to file for a federal tax stamp and go through the ATF and spend, 6 months to a year and get a suppressor. Some people, they call them silencers, suppressors. It is a suppressor. It doesn't silence the gun. It suppresses it. And she made the asinine comment of, the only reason those people knew they were getting shot at is because they can hear the shooting. Hello, bitch. If you see a person in front of you, head fucking explode, you're going to know you're being shot at regardless if it's by a silenced round or a non-silenced round. Heads don't just randomly explode right in front of you, okay? That's one thing that was happened from an eyewitness account, okay? People don't just start dropping for no reason, okay, Hillary? I'm sorry. A suppressor, yes, maybe a few more people could have been killed or wounded before they knew exactly what was going on. But after about, a crowd of people just dropping to the ground, people are going to freak out and run and do exactly what happened, okay? No. You're a stupid fucking cunt, Hillary. Fucking die. I hate that woman with a fucking passion. I cannot, I really just cannot say how much I hate her. I really do. She's stupid. She's idiotic. She doesn't know nothing about gun control. Okay, you know what gun control is? My finger not on the fucking trigger. That's gun control. Okay? Period. There's laws on the books to prevent murder. Do they work? No. We still have murders. 59 people were just murdered last night. 59. Okay? Laws don't work. You know what works? Enforcing a law works. I'm upset. I'm tired. I'm tired of people trying to attack my Second Amendment right. The right to keep and bear arms is is a right that's never going to be taken away from me. I don't go out there and commit crime. I'm not a dirtbag. I don't, go outside and, take my gun and go shitty, shitty, bang, bang, nigga, and all that kind of stuff. No, I'm very responsible with my gun. Yeah, I'm holding my gun right now because I'm holding it. I want to hold my gun right now, but I'm holding it in a responsible manner. I'm showing it to you. Gun safety is number one with me. It always has been and always will be number one. And I'm just sick and tired of these people trying to attack us on our Second Amendment right. You got Antifa, who's arming themselves and training and getting ready to want to go to war with us. And you got the Democrats trying to legislate our guns away. They can't outright ban the guns, but they're banning everything to go with a gun. So last night, I'm going to do the responsible thing. I'm going to take my gun and I'm going to put it in my holster. It's holstered now. It's safe. I was treating it safe anyways. The individual last night probably did not have a legitimate fully automatic assault rifle. It wasn't a submachine gun. It was an assault rifle. Like some of the commentators on the news think it was a submachine gun. No. He wasn't shooting a 9mm submachine gun at these people. That's a submachine gun. These news outlets need to realize what's the difference between a machine gun and a submachine gun. He didn't have a M240, Modus. He didn't have a M249 squad automatic weapon, or an RPK. He may have had an AK-47, an M4, outfitted with what is known as a bumpfire stock. He could have had a bionic trigger on the gun, which basically turns it into a semi-automatic, turn it into a fully automatic, even though it's a semi-automatic. Or you could have had the Gatling gun little attachment you can add to your fucking trigger, and it's a Gatling gun. The rate of fire that happened in those videos that I watched was not the rate of fire that would be for a fully automatic assault rifle, military assault rifle. And that's one reason why I kind of thought it might have been an AK-47. It is a slower rate of fire. An AK-47 has a slower circulatory rate of fire than, say, an M4 or an M16. So, who knows what he had? They haven't quite released that information. They probably won't for a while. ATF is going to take their time and figure out what he fucking had and how he used it. And, he's probably was using a couple modified AR-15s, like I said, with a bionic trigger or a Gatling gun attachment, or using the fucking slide stocks, and boom, he was automatic. He was probably using 100-round drum magazines on the AR-15, maybe the 75-round drum mag for the AK-47 if he had one. Either way, he had a weapon that was a military-grade weapon, yes. Out of all the mass shootings we've had in this country, assault rifles make up for maybe 2%, 3% of them all. This is the worst mass shooting we've had in America with an assault rifle. Okay? There's no way around it. Yes, it was an assault rifle. Military weapon was used. Either converted or illegally bought. So that's what he used. He killed a lot of people the other day, and wounded a lot of other people. And, granted, if I was there, I couldn't have done nothing. I have a 40 cal handgun with a, 2.5-inch barrel. Yeah, right. Like, he was over fucking 500 yards away. There's no way I'd even be able to touch him. And that's one thing a lot of people don't realize. Even if law enforcement was on the ground with, their AR-15s, they probably wouldn't have even been able to really shoot at him because the range they would have had to engage him, they would have put other people in danger. It was a clusterfuck, and he definitely did some planning and methodical shit and thinking about this. It was no whim of the, oh, I'm just going to go on a shooting rampage. No, he thought about this. This is something he planned out. And NBC, MSNBC News is fucking stupid. They made the comment yesterday because, okay, a couple of years ago, I'm pretty sure you guys remember about the Mambuday, or the hotel massacre that happened out in Mambuday, or one of those Arabian countries. I can't think of the name of it right now. Like I said, I'm tired. Had that massive hotel massacre and all that stuff. Some hotels and casinos out there may have metal detectors and x-ray machines. There is not a single hotel or casino in the state of Nevada, okay? I've worked casino security. I know what I'm talking about. That has a metal detector or in a fucking x-ray machine. Okay, no, they don't have that. And I'll tell you why they don't have it. 3 reasons. 1, invasion of privacy. 2, guests are not going to stand in line waiting for their shit to be x-rayed and walk through a metal detector just to pay $159 a night to stay at this hotel room. That's not going to happen. And 3, it's stupid. Okay? Pure stupid. Why? No. Sorry. This guy spent a couple days getting stuff up there, probably. Ammunition, he expended a couple thousand rounds of ammunition. And ammo is very heavy. I'm sorry. It's a heavy fucking thing to carry. So, wow, I'm already at 13 minutes long. I'm going to cut this at 15 minutes, guys. I'm going to go to bed. It's already just about midnight my time, so God bless America. God bless our Constitution. I'm sorry that this happened to all the people in Vegas. It's sad. My heart really does go out to them. I was crying last night at work, just watching this and listening to this, and it still hurts when I see it. And I wish I could do something, but I can't. I'm a fucking fat boy in arena. What can I do? Nothing. Even if I was out there, what could I do? Realistically, I can shield some of the bullets, maybe save some lives, fucking help someone move them. Use some of the medical training I have to do that. I couldn't do nothing else. The cops were, even running around, not exactly sure what to do. Listening to the radio traffic was extremely intense last night, and God bless Metro PD. They really did a good job. They were the true heroes. So were the firefighters and paramedics. I'm just trying to say, guys, don't attack the gun. Attack the situation we have at hand. We have a mental illness issue in this country we need to adjust. Making more gun control, more gun legislation would not save no lives last night. Because I'm guaranteeing you, everything he had on those guns was probably 100% legal and legit to own. Even ATF will say that. Alright, guys, God bless America. Remember, don't leave the house without a gun. Don't leave the house without extra ammunition. Make sure you have a tourniquet. Have a plan. Be ready to respond. God bless.